Yeah, it's the boy Joel Ortiz, Brooklyn Zone in the building. You already know what you're looking at. This is Lee Bailey's EUR Web. Keep it right here.
That's right. Joel, when you first were approached to support Jack and Beats, what did you think?
I thought it was a great opportunity for me to, endorse these young kids that are looking for a shot, just a chance to be heard, just a chance for, them to express themselves through a 16 and maybe have something wonderful happen out of it. Maybe win 5K, maybe be seen by a producer, maybe an artist like me, a potential record deal. Just good things, man, just from rhyming. So I had to sit there and really be happy to be a part of this because, that's what I stand for, man. Bars and opportunity, man.
Okay, what does it take to self-produce an album?
So, it takes countless hours in the studio and for you to have no other life, to be honest with you. Getting in there and locking in for an album and picking your sound and figuring out what you want to talk about could take just as long as recording. It's a very, very time-consuming, I can't even say job because it stopped being a job for me the minute that I found out what I wanted to do was this. It's a blessing, but it does take a lot of work and it does consume a lot of your time. But it's a beautiful thing, and that it's nothing better than that finished product. The joy feels better when the road was hard.
That's right.
Start of this press conference. I appreciate everybody coming out. To my far right is the Westfield marketing manager of Brown-Forman and Jack Daniels here in LA. This is Luis Rico. To my other right is AJ Ahmed. He's also the A&R of Jack and for Beats, former role manager of Busta Rhymes. To my left is the 2012 Jack and for Beats Chicago winner, Sinatra's. 2013? Okay, well, it's just a year. And then to my far left is our special guest this evening, Mr. Joel Ortiz. We can open the floor for some questions, and I'd like to get off the mic at this point. So, whoever would like to ask a question, any one of these guys can answer.
Question.
Yep.
Does Ice Cube feel some type of way over you jacking the song name?
That's a great question. It's a great question. You know what? I'll take the first shot at that question. When we actually thought of Jacking for Beats, obviously for the obvious reasons, Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey, Jacking, and then we thought of course, a hip hop program. Couldn't do anything better than pay homage to one of the pioneers of hip hop. So it's not really us jacking Ice Cube per se for the title Jacking for Beats. And if you actually look at the way it's actually spelled, it's a little bit different. It's a little loophole. We found a loophole on how to get out of legalities, But yeah, it's definitely just paying homage to Ice Cube and the whole hip hop movement, and of course tying in a brand such as Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey.
I'm joking, of course.
No problem. You want to take a shot at that too?
No, I'm good.
So Jeff, the mobile studio is going to be in LA for 8 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there designated locations?
You know
How's
what?
that work?
I'm actually going to pass the mic over to Luis so he can tell you a little bit of Jack Daniels' side, and then I'll even get back on the mic to tell you about the lifestyle locations on and off premise and things of that nature. So, Luis?
Got that.
Sure. Good night, everybody. So yes, there is going to be a lot of different places where the mobile studio is going to be showing up. And the best way for people to know where it's going to be, it's probably going through some of these events where we're going to be communicating, but especially through the website. People going to the website, looking at where is the mobile studio going to be next. That would probably be the best way. Lots of social media. We also partner with Power 106, who's going to be promoting the program and letting know the consumers where the mobile studio is going to be, so people can go and take a shot and to be the next hip hop star.
Got that.
Absolutely, and then just to piggyback off what he said, there's multiple ways where you can find a mobile studio. You can log on to jackandforbeats.com. It's spelled JACKNFORBEATS.com. Or you can actually text our short code, text the keyword LAX to 68405, where everybody can get a text message directly to the phone on where the locations will be. We usually typically have 2 locations a day, from anywhere from Wednesday through Sunday, maybe sometimes Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, Jeff, is this part of your brainchild, or were you approached to be a part of Jackin'
Excellent
for Beats?
question. Actually, I am the second half of SMG, Spellbound Marketing Group, Incorporated. The CEO, President Johnny Franklin, he's my business partner. It was actually his idea. He pitched it to Jack Daniels in 2012. And I've been working with the company since the age of 16. On a personal note, Johnny Franklin is my cousin. So we've been doing the marketing and event planning for over 14 years. So when we heard of this program and that the launch of Jack Honey, which actually was in 2011, we thought it would be a great thing for them to more or less break into the marketplace to introduce a brand. Because when you think of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey, period, you automatically think of an older generation or maybe something that's rock or things of that nature. But we live in an age right now where flavor is the new wave of things, flavor alcohol that is. So when Jack Honey came out, they wanted to go after more of a younger demographic. And we said, what better way to reach a younger demographic through hip hop or through music, period. So that's how Jackin' for Beats was kind of come up, and definitely was from Johnny Franklin.
Question for Joel.
What's up, Glenn?
What up, Joel? So how did you get involved in all this?
Hip hop music, man. You know, for so long I've stood for the art before anything else, before the glamour, before the glitz, before the cameras, just the raw, pure rhyme. And this opportunity for kids to come and just spit their 16 that they came up with probably in their mom's basement or, you know, a project hallway or wherever at, and just be in front of whoever, like this panel or producers or, you know, just people that could help them or just see them or just notice them and have a sense of hope. You know, that's all you ever really want before anything. You just want to be able to hope for something. So, you know, they walking into this like, what if I'm the guy or the girl that gets the 5K? What if I'm a finalist? What if this dream is gonna come true tonight? All I gotta do is go in there with my best 16 and I got a shot. So I stand for that. I stand for that shot because, you know, it's tough. It's tough when we come up. And a lot of the hip hop artists, man, we come up in poverty. We come up less fortunate than others, and we write about that, and we hope that story helps us escape. So this is a platform for that. So I stand for that. So I'm very proud to be a part of this.
Are you involved in the picking of the winners?
AJ, am I going to be involved in that? In picking the winners?
Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, I'm definitely going to have an opinion on it. I can't stay quiet when I'm next to music. So once I hear something, I'm easily going to, whether they like it or not, I'm going to critique it, or I'm going to let them know, oh, that was great, or maybe if you did this or whatever. Like, I can't stay shut when I'm next to rhymes. Yeah.
AJ?
AJ.
The winner, does that person expect to get signed? How does that work?
No, I want to explain that very clear. So the opportunity is that with you winning, we place you in a situation where we can help you get a chance to be signed. So I want everybody to understand that you winning doesn't guarantee you a record deal, honestly. We have a partnership with Atlantic Record, which gives us the first right of refusal on an artist. I've been an A&R in the business for 14 years, so I know how to put records together. I'm very credible with who I know in this business. Actually, I worked in the same office with Vlad when I worked for Steve Rifkin, right across from Vlad. So, like I said, I just want people to understand this is an opportunity. I mean, the way that we looked at this whole program is where else can you really get a chance to sit next to, you know, perform in front of Joel or perform in front of DJ Drama or DJ Envy and actual get real feedback. None of this, I paid and I sent my music in and a computer message came back to me. So I want people to understand, like, you come in, you get a chance, you win, and I'll help you put a project together. And I mean, the rest is there. I mean, once you say you want a program like this with Atlantic, people are already looking at you. That's how this works. So it's like I said, I mean, we have a lot of things that we're planning for, in the future. I just don't want to spill no beans. I'm not going to do that right now.
What are some of the things that you do to help develop the talent?
I mean, I get you in the studio with the best producers that you probably couldn't even get on a phone call or even on an email or even within the vicinity of them.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you have a hot record, I could actually call Joel and be like, yo, check your email real fast. And he's not going to put me on hold. He's going to be like, AJ, serious? And I'll be like, yeah, check that for me. And he'll tell me the truth. I don't like it. Or it's dope. Or it's not. Or I can send it to Bus and be like, Bus, tell me what you think about this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's an opportunity that this platform gives you if you do win. So it makes it very clear, like if you're not hot, especially in Los Angeles, you ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, just like that. So that's how, that's where we at with that.
Thank you.
And just also, so we can hear from the winners as well, we actually have our online competition, which was actually launched earlier part of 2014. Mr. Hydro from Detroit, Michigan, right here. Over how many thousands of wins? Over 4,000 submissions online. Hydro actually won, had the highest votes, and actually won the $5,000 online as well. So we actually have two perspectives from the winners. So if you guys want to ask the winners who actually have gone through the whole entire process a couple questions, that would be great.
You won 5,000. You think it'd be possible if I could hold 100? I'm just asking. You want to say something, though, man? How was the experience, though?
I mean, it's fun. Well, my name is Hydro, by the way. What's up, everybody? As far as the experience of winning, it was like I went in. I actually went to the on-site part where they come with the mobile studio and everything. So I went. It was like a battle portion. I actually lost that portion. I lost the battle part, but they had a submission for the online part competition. And I looked at it like, okay, I lost the battle, but I'm going to win the war. So I submitted online. I got my people to vote, shouted it out, put together a good video, good visual, good rhyme, and from there it was just history. You know, I looked up, I was in the finalists, I looked up, they like, oh, you the winner, congratulations. The hardest part to me was waiting on them, because it was like a delay on saying who the winner was. It's like, we're going to drop it this week. And I'm like, where is that? And they hadn't put it up yet, but the whole process of just meeting new people and just the opportunity, period, like, it's just great. I'm here now. And it's facts when you say get in the studio with great producers and meeting these people. You know, AJ put us in the studio with major people, and we making it happen. We putting together good records, me and Sinatra and other people who were involved. So I really appreciate it. Thanks to Jack Daniels and Jackin' for Beats. Appreciate that.
What's the difference between where you are right now and where you were before you won the contest?
I mean, before I won the contest, I was already kind of, working and doing my thing regardless, but it definitely was a boost. It helped. There's always, another opportunity is always great. Another door just opened for me. At the end of the day, I was already working and grinding and doing shows and radio play and summer jam performance and opening up for big acts. But at the end of the day, Jack Daniels and Jackin' for Beats did open another door, another opportunity to travel and do different stuff. So, and to meet you guys.
Let's answer that same question.
Where are you, Sinatra? What's the difference between where you are now and where you were before you won the contest?
Well, I would say, like, to just broaden it, I would say, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, if I was at a 6, doing what I was doing before the program, now it opened up to an 8.5, and it just gave me a boost. Like, it was taking the elevator instead of the stairs, in a sense. Some people that I got to meet and some contacts that I got to make, studios that I got to touch, engineers I got to work with and everything. It would have took me years and countless amounts of dollars to be able to build a relationship or get access to those people. And through the program, it actually expedited the process, and to the point where I would be, if I hadn't won the program right now, I'd probably be sitting at home listening to Joel Ortiz music. And now I'm sitting next to him on a panel talking about music in the program because I won it. So that just, in a nutshell, sums it up to the opportunity and the exposure and the help that the program provided for me.
Got that.
Actually, Sinatra has a unique story because he's actually on the SMG staff. He was a contestant. Like I said, I joke with him now, but he lost the first year and won the second year, and now is a part of the staff. So if you could tell us about the transition from losing the first year and coming back, and the chip that was on your shoulder and everything.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, this thing is rigged. Like, as most artists would, you always feel like you're the best. Nobody can touch you lyrically or anything like that. So to lose, it was a tough pill to swallow, because I made it like, it wasn't like I got eliminated. I had the #1 most votes out of the 50 finalists. I was like, yo, I'm nice. This is a competition about bars. That's one thing I know I got, is bars. I came up off punchlines and spitters and lyricists and all of that. So that's the one thing I had going in my favor. So I didn't take it serious. The second year, I was like Rocky. Remember on Rocky when he was finna fight Drago and he was. That's how I was the second year, like really taking it serious and developing my craft and pushing myself to limits that I didn't know I had to win it, and then I won it. Now the third year, you talk about me being actually on the staff with SMG, on the staff of the company, and working for Jackin' for Beats and being a brand ambassador and actually helping and being able to give advice to people that I were in their shoes before. I was able to, like, I was in that mobile studio. I was in that studio and not able to curse and have to spit my 16. I know what it was like to go through the beats and pick it and have, you know, the sweaty palms and everything. I was there. So I have a story unique to nobody else on earth. Like, we can book the biggest star on the planet and he can come out here, he can perform, he can rock it and go crazy. If I get a platinum record tomorrow, I would be the only person on earth to say, yo, I lost, I won, I was a part of the staff, and now look at me. And like for a program to give me a 1 in 6 billion person testament, I always got to show gratitude and appreciate, you know, Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey, and Jackin' for Beats. Let me shut up, cause
Awesome.
I'm emotional about this because it opened a lot of doors. You know what I'm saying? It put me in a great position. I'll be in Chicago in 20 degrees with snow and gunfire right now, and I'm not. I'm here, so I'm blessed.
That pre-recorded the pre-recording that they do the 16 bars
Yes, ma'am.
on, is that something that they provide or you guys have it already?
Well, thanks to AJ Ahmed, sitting right to me, to the right, as well as Johnny Franklin. We actually just kind of like with the artists, we kind of survey some of the best producers out in the country, and we ask them to submit their tracks, and then we go through a process of maybe, I don't know, maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks to filter out the 7 that are the best out of everybody that submits to us. So we definitely have a variety from West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, any type of genre of producer that you can think of. That's where those pre-recorded tracks come from. They're all original tracks, by the way.
Is the contest just for MCs or other types of artists?
You know what? I think you are trying to get us another pay raise, and I'm very much happy about that. Yes, Jackin' for Beats is just a hip-hop program in itself. We've had several individuals try to incorporate singing as well as rapping, but solely it's just for hip-hop. So hopefully within 2015, 2016, you know, Jack Daniels will say that they have another check for us, and we could come up with another program for other genres of music.
Got it.
One more question, I'm being told.
Any female winners so far? Have you guys picked any females to win your MC, the $5,000?
Yeah, we have actually 2 winners, 3 winners, 3 female winners. Yeah, well, 1 in Chicago, 1 in Oakland, and actually 2 in Chicago and 1 in Oakland. So yeah, I mean,
3 out of 7.
there you go. 3 out of 7.
Thank you.
Well, if that is going to be the end of all the questions, again, we are here for 8 weeks. Today is the official launch. The program's finale will be February 5th. The finale venue and time and date has yet to be determined. But again, we're encouraging everybody in LA. LA is a big city. Definitely the who's are here. So come on out. If you got a Hot 16, please bring your best A game. This is a great opportunity. It's sponsored by Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey. And we're here to have fun and definitely want to give somebody a chance to pursue their dreams. So we're going to have a great time tonight. Joel, Sinatra's, and Hydra going to get in this cipher. We're going to have a good time. So thank you guys so much for having us in your city. And I'm Jeff Mims. Thanks again.
Thank you.